The physical lockdown might have lifted, but there's a mental confinement that lingers. But we can't put our lives on hold forever. I spoke with ELG's Psych team leader, Bohan Zhang, about how and why to lift the mental lockdown. Enjoy.
Do you think after being locked down for so long, we all kind of got used to our cages?
Yes and no, I think. Yes and no. Yes, because we were kind of thrown into the lockdown, into that situation, and we really needed to get by and get through, right? And it was helpful for us to focus our energy on dealing with the sudden change and the really challenging situation that followed. Not surprisingly so, because having this protective and adaptive measure allowed us to stay sane, grounded, and work with what we had. But at the same time, I also felt that something started to creep up on us. Again, I think it's largely a shared experience, and I think that something really resembled learned helplessness.
What difficulties do you think we might face adjusting to life out there?
I think lately a lot of people have been talking about this post-lockdown anxiety. First, I think we might feel overwhelmed. It's really a lot to take in. For example, getting back to work, talking to people face to face again. Not to mention that besides this readaptation, there is a new adaptation that we will need to go through as well. For example, regular COVID tests, scanning more QR codes wherever we go. We need time, and it needs to be a process. A friend sent me a message, and it got me thinking, right? She sent me this message the other day and said that she really hopes that for this COVID thing to be entirely over, so she can go anywhere she wants and make plans and enjoy life again. And there's something implied here really concerning, that we have to wait till this is over, before living our lives and living it to the fullest. I think we need to understand and remember that while safety is important and the safety-oriented mindset can be useful within its reasonable scope, it's detrimental to our personal growth and the expansiveness of our lives if taken too far. And if we think about it, every step of the way, we are taking risks, right? Changing jobs, relocating to another city or country, falling in love, and we're not able to do these if we live in constant fear. And my biggest worry is that we are now released from our compounds, but still very much limited by this confining mentality. We're still reacting to the situation, and in this way, this is not over at all.
So what advice do you have to help us kind of adjust back into life after lockdown?
What I want to emphasize on is that we go through this differently. And when we feel compelled to do it in a certain way, we're not honoring our experience and how we experience it. Go at our own paces, be patient, and take small but steady steps. And then make conscious, self-nurturing, life-enriching decisions. Work with a counselor if and when you're in need. We are always here for you. And have fun. Do what you gotta do.
Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
Maybe we can make it a thing in this. We can have this period, this grace period. Let's say we can still wear pajamas to work, and it will be okay. It's mutually agreed upon. Just to be nice to each other and give each other the space and patience to work through this.
I think that's genius. Thank you so much for today, Bohan. It was
No problem.
Pleasure.
Pleasure here as well, and I'll see you on the outside.
See you on the outside. Bye-bye.
Bye.